Need for speed. Speed is a real X factor in most sports. Baseball is no different. Today we're going to be looking at a few cases where dudes were absolutely chugging around the diamond, setting MLB records. 5 MLB records sit behind these boxes, and we're going to break them one by one. If I can't break at least 3 in this video, I will give away a $25 PlayStation or Xbox gift card of your choosing to one KingBomb subscriber who comments down below. So join the bomb squad as we get started with Carl Crawford. Our guy Carl was a seasoned journeyman playing in 1,700 games across 15 seasons, nicknamed the Perfect Storm. He had a blend of strength and speed, and we're looking to break his record that he set on May 3rd, 2009, stealing 6 bags in one game against the Red Sox. Hence the nature of this video, we're gonna need to look for dudes in the league that can fly. Right before your eyes is the cream of the crop, the fastest of the fastest guys in the MLB that have at least 95 speed. Of our candidates for today's video, only 5 of them have 99 speed, between Ellie De La Cruz, Pete Crow Armstrong, Tyler Fitzgerald, Johan Rojas, and 66 overall Victor Scott II. Now, if you really want to get technical, who's the best runner, you go to base running aggressiveness, and let's just filter it for at least 85, dwindling it down to 3, 93 for Rojas, 91 for Pete Crow, and yeah, it's clear, 99 across the board. Ellie De La Cruz is our guy. To accomplish our goal of at least 6 stolen bases in a single game, we'll set it up against the Red Sox. We'll move Ellie De La Cruz to lead off, and the test starts now. In case you're curious, we're playing on veteran because we want to have fun in this video but not make it too easy. This is where the fun begins. We got to do anything we can to get on base. I did a contact swing there, perfect to the center fielder. In the corner, we'll keep tally of how many attempts it takes me to complete the challenge because I'm restarting. We need to get on base in the first inning. 0-2, let's get on base. Any means necessary, even trying a bunt for an out. Attempt number 3. Laying it down. That's not where you want it to go. Oh no, that's not gonna play when we're trying to get stolen bases. Perfect. Contact swing. Is that gonna get down? Yes, I'm gonna stay at first. It's a ground rule double. So now we can only take third base, which we will with ease. There's 1. Let's steal home just for the heck of it. Yeah, that was not a good idea. Second AB against Walker, Bueller, rollover, and we're already getting low on chances. 6th inning, contact swing right through the hole like we asked for. Now we let him get to work. Let's take second, no problem. And yep, stolen base number 3 was just as easy as the second. Up by 1, 7th inning. That was not the swing we needed to get on base. Up to Ellie in the 9th. And he's gonna get it done with a single. And he's gonna steal second base, make it number 4, leaving the fate of this game up to Matt McClain. Wah, wah, wah. So now you know what I'm in for. I'm gonna give it a couple more tries before giving up. Boom. First AB. That's what I'm talking about. On an off speed, no chance. Not even that big of a lead, easy third. Right to the gap. That's gonna bring in some runs. I'm gonna need to find a way to get him back to first and not get caught doing it. How do we have 3 singles but only 2 of those stolen bases? In theory, we could have all of our stolen bases, 4th single of the game. Slow wind up from the pitcher. That's such easy money. 4 bags, 4 singles, 4 steals. Aroldis Chapman stands in his way, but that is not gonna phase us. 5 for 5, 5 singles. We can get a sliver of history if we can steal off the blazing fast Aroldis. Just 1 bag away from history. There he goes, and he's got it. 6 stolen bases in a game. He owns that piece of the pie with Carl Crawford. Soak it in, Reds fans. Ellie De La Cruz in the history books. Craziest part of all this is that it wasn't enough to give them the win. The Red Sox still take the dub. But yeah, check out this box line. 5 for 5. And scroll down. Wow, it's beautiful. 6 stolen bases from Ellie De La Cruz. Carl Crawford, you now have some company, my friend. Thanks for that challenge. The next one here, who is this fine young fella? His name is Ivar Swanson, and they say he was one of the fastest men in baseball of all time. 13.3 seconds. That is moving it from home to home around the bases. Accomplished in 1929, they say the record still stands. For this challenge, I'm gonna look to the other speedster we introduced in the beginning, Pete Crow Armstrong on the Chicago Cubs, to get it done. We'll take on the Boomers in one of the best fields to get inside the park. Homers, it's Polo Grounds. There he is in the 7-hole up to the leadoff. Let's go. The mission is simple. We're gonna crack an inside the park homer against Catfish Hunter, and we're gonna round those bases with elite speed. Attempt number 1, step number 1. Get hit by a pitch. Attempt number 2, after he so rudely beamed us, is to get a ball into the gap. That's not gonna do. Attempt 3, that's soft, but not into the right center gap. There we go, gap shot, left center. That's the alley I was exactly looking for. We're gonna round these bags, get to third, hopefully get around third before he gets it in. This might be close. I don't know if we got it. Gunned us down. Yeah, point blank, I'm losing track of the attempts. I can't seem to get something in the gap right now. There, finally. Left center, another gap shot. This one's got some extra sauce on it all the way to the wall. We're definitely getting it this time. My man just picked it up. We're rounding third, headed home. He is in there, safe inside the park home run. But now the real test begins. The real challenge begins. Did he break 13.3 seconds on this mad dash? I just pulled up my stopwatch. We are gonna track his speed as soon as he steps out of the box right now. So let's get it going. 3 point something to get to first. He is pumping at 6, 7 seconds. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stop, 13.2. So yeah, he's right there. In fact, my first read would consider that a record broken. Now in time trials, there's always human error. I'm gonna count on the first step right there. Let's do it one more time, and you at home, join us, test this run that you're seeing on the screen. Did he break the record, 13.3? Well, as he's chugging around second, he's getting closer and closer to smelling out Swanson. Coming home to the plate, he is not breaking the record on that attempt. So that was 13.6. I felt a little late stopping the clock. You technically should stop it right there, but maybe I stopped way over here. Regardless, challenge complete, 99 speed. If that's not gonna break the record, I don't know who will. Congrats to Pete Crow. On to our third challenge, another old timer, and it's perfect, really. Let me introduce you to Guy Hecker, 1886. He's believed to be the only person to have ever hit 3 inside the park home runs in a single game. That is a bizarre record that I don't know if it's gonna get broken. Thankfully, I'm still in the game where Pete Crow just hit one. We'll fast forward and see if the Cubs can give Crow Armstrong more opportunities to get it done. And I'm telling you right now, 25 speed at first base in front of you is not gonna help your odds when you're looking for an inside the park home run, but it's worth a shot. Line out. Third AB, clear path ahead. Just need to stroke this one deep to right center. That's perfect, perfect. We're gonna get another inside the park home run, and as long as that's not a ground rule double, yes, we're safe. So we're gonna have 2 in the game. I was about ready to chalk this one up as darn near impossible, but we're 1 away from 3 inside the park home runs in a single game. This is where it gets interesting. We're gonna sim and get another chance against Bruce Sutter. There's the pitch, and we somehow just gently fly out to center field. Probably our last AB with Mark Davis on the mound, 25 speedster ahead of us. Again, that is unfortunate, and that is gonna make a challenge fail. We gave it a good run, a good try. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna stay here and try this challenge 1,000 times, because 3 inside the park home runs by 1 player in a single game is one of them crazy records that haven't been broken since the 1800s. I don't think it ever will. We gave it a good run. It looks like Guy Hecker is safe today. 2 challenges remain. We have to at least beat 1 more to be successful in this video, and we're gonna look at this dude from the Giants. That dude, you may ask, it's Robbie Thompson. Does he ring a bell? To be honest, I did not know who this dude was until I recorded this video, but he has 2 All-Star appearances, a Silver Slugger, and a Gold Glove. Safe to say he had some accomplishments in his 11 years. That's cute and all, but why are we here? It's because Robbie got caught stealing the most amount of times in a single game. Getting thrown out or picked off 4 times in 1 9-inning game. Yikes. For this challenge, it's very simple. I'm turning the speed meter down all the way to the bottom, excluding free agents. And then one of the first guys that's not a pitcher I noticed is Tristan Casas, and this is perfect. 4 speed, 0 steal, 2 base running aggressiveness. If this 6'5" of a trunk tries stealing a bag, he's getting gunned down. Only fitting to take on the former record holders team, the Giants. Just for fun, throw on the old City Connects. Move Casas up to leadoff. All set for this challenge. We just need to get base knocks. Just like that. Perfect. Now we can act like a buffoon on the base paths. Check me out, taking a massive lead, 2-3 steps. Uh-oh, Verlander stepped off. What? Goes over to second base and gets him out. One, caught stealing. There's a little bit of RNG in this. The fate lies in the hands of the sim. Can we get enough at-bats and base hits? Because, man, Verlander is gunning us down. Verlander left that one piped. I don't know if that's gonna get down. It gets over the fence. Can't get caught stealing if you're hitting bombs. 6th inning, I don't even know if I have enough opportunities left in this game to get thrown out or caught stealing. Yeah, it's over. So I'll give it a few more attempts before chalking it up. Gap shot. We're starting again, but this time we're actually testing the catcher, what he's made of. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Caught stealing. Knock number 2 in inning number 2. Me likey. Getting a lot of cushion there coming off the base. Gun down. 5th inning bringing the belt to the Giants. There's knock number 3. And there's caught stealing number 3. 1 to go. Kind of a silly record, but it doesn't change the fact that we need to get it done right here. Drive to the gap. It's gonna hang up too high. 9th inning, 1 sim at a time, down to 2 outs. I don't think we're getting back up. Double, just gotta hope. Cordain Rafaelia, ground out, we lost. All right, you get the drill. I don't need to attempt this anymore. Dude was a silly Bobilly, got caught stealing 4 times. You get to keep your record. And on that note, we're on to our final challenge of the day. It's Mickey Mantle. I don't doubt that he was fast, but I have a hard time believing that the fastest home to first was 3.1 seconds, when even AI gives you other notable times right here and says Billy Hamilton, D. Gordon, and I guess Jose Altuve. Some of the fastest dudes out there got to first considerably slower than Mickey Mantle. So we're gonna finish this video how we started it with Elly De La Cruz. Mission is simple, get a few singles with Elly De La Cruz and see how fast he can book it down to first base. Purposely, I'm gonna try to keep the ball on the ground because I feel like they're more incentivized to run faster when it's like that. Contact swinging all the way, getting on top of the ball, boom, beautiful. That's exactly what I was looking for. I'm gonna see how hard he was hustling out the box. Yeah, he was moving, and grooving. Ah, this is killer. Why do you slow down instead of running through the bag? Haven't they taught you nothing? So yep, the stopwatch coming back out, and here we go. Timing as soon as he stepped out the box and stopping when he touches the bag. Yeah, he cost himself the record by slowing down there. Ran a 3.6 on that last one. Maybe he'll go hard all the way through. Let me guess, he probably slowed it heavy as he was taking that wide turn. You know what? I just thought of a good theory. Maybe he'll run harder knowing that his body's on the line if he's trying to bunt his way on base. Let's see if he goes all the way through. Yeah, they might have played him well for the bunt here, but the record is for home to first base, not a base hit. So I'm definitely timing this one again, out the box. My finger was on point there, and 3.5 again. Maybe if it's more of a drag bunt at the last second, that'll help the cause. It's worth a try. That is a beautiful bunt, and he's safe. Gosh, I felt like he was a little slower making sure that bunt was down. I'll time him as soon as he takes that first step. Ready, and go. Whoa, okay. 3.2-ish. He's right there at Mickey Mantle level. I don't know if I'm convinced by that, so let's try to go back up the middle with an actual base knock. And yeah, that's perfect for my last sample. All right, again, this is where I'm gonna start the time. His first step out the box. Go. And stop. Yeah, okay. 3.11. Yeah, there's probably some human error to it. But to me, it's safe to say if anyone's gonna get close to that home to first, it's gonna be Elly De La Cruz. On that note, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down below in the comment section. And don't forget to join the KingBomb squad. We have so much more heat to come. It's showtime.